This one is a little bit different, guys. I want to talk about words, and words have meaning. So I brought out some stuff that I've had for a long time, stuff that I've carried for a long time, stuff that I've evolved beyond into other things that I carry more regularly than this stuff. And this is really just for the visual effect. I thought about doing it more face reveal style, talking head, if you will, but here we are. So listen to me here for a minute, and I'm going to try not to just ramble for too long, but I got a few things to say. So hang in there for a minute, because if you feel like you're going to click off, you might be the one that should listen. Words have meanings, and words have consequences. And we learned that in school long time ago. Much like these things is what I learned about knives a long time ago. And I've seen lately in the knife community and in the watch community and at work, in my career community, I don't know, is that I think we've evolved beyond the thought that words have meaning and that there's other people on the other side of that keyboard or that screen. I think a lot of times we start texting or we start posting on Facebook or Instagram or Discord or group chat or, you name it. And those people that we're responding to and conversing with don't have feelings anymore. Subconsciously, I think we just forget that we're actually talking to a human being on the other side of that screen. So I've seen people say things that are hurtful. A lot of times, even in a text or in written word, you can, quote unquote, hear a tone. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not going to call out anybody specific because I've seen it in several different areas in the last few months. And it's really just been bothering me. And I've had some private conversations with some friends about it. And I just felt kind of compelled to say something. I have a kind of a mantra, a motto, if you will, to be polite and professional. And I try to do that all the time. Am I perfect at that? No. But I try. It's always in kind of the front of my mind is to be polite and professional. I have worked with folks at my day job in person and online, like, with the Zoom calls and dealing with vendors and contractors and different people throughout my career that I don't like. Can't stand. I don't think they're nice people. I don't think they're good people. But I am polite and professional with them. Partly because I'm being paid. Sure, there is that aspect. But mostly because it's the right thing to do. To treat people like humans. I see a lot of times, something that kind of applies to YouTube is, you'll get a rude comment in the video. Somebody says something rude that's personal or whatever. And then a lot of times people will screenshot that, post it on Instagram, maybe blur out the person's name, maybe not, and then make fun of them. I don't do that. I try to answer their comment, respond to their comment. Sometimes I just ignore the comment. I don't need to go and make fun of them because that's not really polite or professional. The little red LED still works. I guess the battery is somewhat decent in this. I have had this thing for, I don't know, 10 years, maybe. Just like this. I've replaced the battery, or I've replaced this photon LED a number of times with a new light. I actually bought a package of like 10 of these for like $12 on eBay or something 10 years ago. And when it dies, it's not worth changing the battery. I just grab another one out of the box. And it's fine, because sometimes this will activate in your pocket. Whatever. So I don't do that when somebody makes a rude comment. If it's really bad, I just delete it. Same with the Facebook groups that I run or help run. I run one. I help moderate a couple of other ones. I don't just delete everybody's comment. I try to let the conversation go while it's civil, while people are being polite and professional, because there's no reason not to be. Sometimes people are having a bad day, so they make a random comment that's not very nice. Do you or I need to stoop to that level and then bash them? We could be the straw that broke their camel's back. We don't know what other people are going through. A lot of times you'll hear kind of an analogy that you treat the janitor the same way you would treat the CEO. I strongly believe in that. That goes back to being polite and professional. This was my first kind of high-end flashlight, the Okluma, that I bought from my buddy Matt. And I still love it. It has more of a warm yellowish light, so I don't really carry it much anymore. And I kind of prefer the Streamlight size. The AAA size is more what I carry most of the time. And I've evolved from Streamlight. I carry this Olight Timascus most of the time. And when I don't carry that, I carry the Olight donut knife. Those are my two main lights. These other ones here, we've got a ZT-0450. When I was training and doing triathlons and stuff, running, this was my jogging, running, go out for a walk knife. Benchmade Griptilian 551, maybe? I don't even remember. This was a gift years and years ago that I carried a lot. This Benchmade automatic, part number God only knows, I've had for 1,000,000 years. Don't even know where I got it or when, but carried this a lot. I carried it some. I don't carry a lot of automatics. I own a couple, but didn't really carry it a lot. This Medford grenade tie Greg made for a group of us. And it's very special to me because of the small group that he built them for. So this is, you never want to say it's a keeper for life, but this one's very special to me because of my friends that we met almost 4 years ago, I'm going to guess. And we're still friends and we still talk in a group chat all the time. So again, I don't know. My point is, be polite and professional. Be nice to people. Remember that on the other side of the screen, the other side of that email, the other side of the text, the other side of that Facebook post, Discord post, whatever other Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, there's real people over there with real feelings. And I know some of you are like, oh, they need to suck it up. Don't be a a this or a that or a snowflake or whatever kind of stupid crap you want to say to make yourself feel better. Just be nice until it's time not to be nice, like Roadhouse. I just watched that the other day, so had to sneak that in. If I was my co-host Alex on the EDC hour, I'd put a little clip of Patrick Swayze in there, but I'm not going to do that because that's too much work. You guys know the deal. Just be nice, be polite, and be professional. Try not to hurt the other people's feelings. Even if you think they're being sensitive, who cares? Move on. We're all people. We all have our good days. We all have our bad days. If you just go with polite and professional in everything you do, can you really go wrong? I don't think so. Let me know down below your thoughts. How can you be polite and professional today after watching this video? Think about that. And just think about the fact that words have meaning. Words have consequences. And be polite and professional. Thanks for watching.